Spending 10 days in Africa's most unique country, Cape Verde. Video by GanoDidIt. Alright, let's react to this one.
Cape Verde is made up of 10 unique islands spread across the Atlantic Ocean just off the coast of West Africa. I had the chance to explore 3 of the islands, Santiago, San Vicente and Sal. With a population of around 600,000, Cape Verde's official language is Portuguese, but most people speak Creole. Think of it like...
Wow, they speak Portuguese. Man, I did not know this. To be honest, I did not know anything about this country. I swear, honestly. But the thing is, not everyone in the world is going to know about every country that's in the world. Okay, so y'all don't come for me, all right? But I was watching the World Cup the other day when Cape Verde was playing against Spain. And we all know Spain is one of the top dogs when it comes to World Cup tournament, right? And the way I saw Cape Verde was playing with them, oh my goodness. I was compelled to find out who are these people. I had to do my research, find a video, this video right here, and I decided to do a reaction video towards it because I want to know more about these people, about Cape Verde. All right? Yeah, but they were very impressive playing Spain. It was 0-0. You know, they draw 0-0. You know what I'm saying? So they really, they stand their ground. I'll say that. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, Spain is known to be one of the top dogs when it comes to World Cup. So for Cape Verde to be playing with them for 90 minutes or a little bit over, yeah, they did their thing.
The Portuguese version of Pidgin English. What makes Cape Verde unique is its blend of Africa, Europe and Brazil. Around 71% of the population have a mixed heritage of African and Portuguese ancestry. These people are known as mulatto.
Wow.
My mom is from Guinea-Bissau. My grandfather is from Portugal.
Around 28% of the population have African ancestry, while the remaining 1% are Portuguese or other European immigrants.
Okay.
The place is Africa.
Wow.
But walking around, you don't get the same vibe as in you're in Lagos or you're in Accra.
Cape Verde, they don't have like these political problems, right? And then they don't have like tribal problems, right? That is not African. I'm just joking, I'm joking.
For a small country with a population of 600,000, no
600,000.
major resources and a service-oriented economy that relies on tourism,
It's actually impressive what they're able to achieve, right? In terms of education, in terms of healthcare, in terms of infrastructure.
this is the
No,
most
that's good,
democratic
though.
country in Africa with one of the highest literacy rates. They have a government that's continuously investing in its citizens by subsidizing education, healthcare, and housing. I saw a housing project where locals pay as little as $10 to $20 a month.
No
It
way.
seems like you guys are running on socialism.
Wow.
Or something like that.
Oh, we're not socialist at all. Although we have a party that defends the way, but it's a mix of both. It's a capitalism with liberal social policies.
Okay.
So we have like housings for people, and we have free education and low health care. So
How many tribes do you have in Cape Verde?
we don't have tribes in Cape Verde
Okay.
because of our history.
So there's no such thing as tribalism here.
No, there is not such.
All right.
The minimum wage in Cape Verde is about 15,000 escudos. That's 3 times more than Nigeria and Ghana.
A teacher
Wow.
would receive something like 80, a cop something like 50, a physician something like 80.
Taking all of this into account, life in Cape Verde is definitely impressive compared to many other African nations. There's also another factor that sets Cape Verde apart, which is
There are more Cape Verdeans outside of Cape Verde than in Cape Verde. Like the streets are literally empty. You walk around the streets, sometimes you don't see anyone.
Wow.
Many families.
I'm Jamaican, right? So I always say this. There are more Jamaicans in the entire world than Jamaicans that are actually in Jamaica. All right? Jamaican population is roughly like 3 million. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but definitely, like in every country you can think of, you're more likely to find at least one Jamaican in every country in this world. I'm telling you. Like we just spread over globally. But yeah, I definitely, I understand what they're saying right here. I definitely understand.
Travel. For example, in Fogo Island, people have many family in the America.
Today, the large diaspora
Everyone
population of
migrating.
Cape Verde is bringing in steady remittance and foreign investments that support the local economy. Though the population loss means a smaller workforce and fewer industries for Cape Verde, they can easily compensate for this by welcoming migrants from other West African countries.
Okay.
Because as a member of ECOWAS, it has this free movement policy for citizens from other ECOWAS countries, but they're not embracing this at all. I know this because of my experience at the airport.
So here I am at the Blaise Diagne International Airport, Dakar. And before I crossed here, before they allowed me entry here, before they allowed me to get in, bro, it was like more than 30 minutes just struggling there, because apparently to go to Cape Verde prior, you need like a return ticket, right? They gotta allow you in without a return ticket. And for me, my return ticket is for, you know, for Guinea-Bissau. I don't need to come back to Dakar. I'm from Praia, I'm going straight to Guinea-Bissau. But they said no, they will not allow me in if I don't have a return ticket back to Dakar.
Wow.
Because apparently Cape Verde, they deport a lot of like Nigerian, Senegalese. You have to provide a hotel, you have to provide your return ticket, you have to provide like 1,000 euros or 500 euros, something. You have to show that you have money to stay here. I had all those things, so they let me in. But
Yeah, they need proof.
what happened to free movement of goods and people, you know? Imagine with your ECOWAS passport.
Listen, I hate to say it, but unfortunately, the world doesn't sit like that. All right. I do wish people could just travel throughout the entire world freely. You know what I'm saying? I honestly do. But, oh man. Yeah, but they need proof right here. You can't just come in their country and just think you're going to stay, right? They need proof that you're going back where you're coming from. All right? So you got to show a return ticket, you know? Yeah.
And then they make it really this difficult for you. But Alhamdulillah, of course, this A-Sky staff, Matar Tal, he made it, you know, he allowed me to get in and then he facilitated everything for me. So shout out to A-Sky for that. But then that is, it's really sad, you know, as Africans, we all have the same, you know, ECOWAS, you know, we say there's free movement of goods and people, and then I need to provide a return ticket, I need to provide a hotel, I need to provide this, I need to, they make it really difficult, man.
It's
They're
crazy.
Part of Africa, part of West Africa, but then they feel like they are more like in Europe, you know.
It's crazy.
You know, to me, it's like unfair. You know?
It is unfair. It's unfair for real, you know, because when I think of Africa as a whole continent, okay, there's so many countries in Africa. This is just one big land, bro. It's not like you're segregated, like, you know, you're segregated with oceans and seas. Just one big land, Africa, right? You'd think that you'd be able to travel freely. It's not like that in Africa. I had to find out that the other day. It's not like that. You'd have, like, for instance, say you have 3 countries in Africa, right? These one are close, next to each other, close in distance, right? You cannot fly to here. You can't do that because they don't allow this African country over here. All right? You can't. You have to fly all the way around this country and maybe go to a different country to come to this country right here. Y'all understand that? That's how it is in Africa. I thought they all was like, you know, uniting, you know what I'm saying? But it's not like that in Africa. Wow, I think it's like Eritrea and Ethiopia. Yeah, I think, yeah. I don't think you can fly from Eritrea to Ethiopia or, yeah, I think that's what it is. I'm not remember, but if I'm wrong, y'all correct me in the comments. Let me know. But it's definitely like that in Africa though. Like they're not uniting. You need visa to literally go to a different country in Africa. Man.
Praia surprised me Walking through this city, I was struck by the level of organization and beauty. From the overall aesthetics and architecture to the public parking spaces and even the electric cars and charging stations, it feels like Europe, even though I've never been there.
And then the people, wow,
Okay.
super nice people.
Even though some parts of the architecture and aesthetics made me feel like I was not in Africa, but these warm smiles and hospitality reminded me that I was still in Africa.
Wow.
Spaces and even the electric cars and charging stations, it feels like Europe, even though I've never been there.
And then the people, wow, super
So
nice
it has
people.
an aesthetic of Europe. Okay.
Even though some parts of the architecture and aesthetics made me feel like I was not in Africa, but these warm smiles and hospitality reminded me that I was still in Africa.
Okay, okay. That's how you tell the difference.
Currently, I'm standing right next to the presidential palace. They have no problem with me filming. I even went to the military guys. They allowed us to film them. You can only have that in Cape Verde.
Superior market. That's how you pronounce it.
This woman, femme. Cette femme, c'est qui? Cesaria. C'est Cavourien?
Cesaria. Okay.
What t-shirt ko jelu? Oh,
Oh, that's the jersey.
XXL.
That's that jersey.
Oh, on Jano there. Hello, that one.
Wow.
Let's go get something to eat, man.
Yeah, man, I was watching World Cup, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I just had to applaud Cape Verde for what they did with playing with Spain. You know what I'm saying? I saw them playing, I'm like, yo, who are these guys? Yeah, so I had to come and find a video of Cape Verde to react, just to see what it's like in their country, you know?
As I walked into the market, I was struck by how clean and organized everything was. The markets were spotless, and food sellers kept things so well arranged.
Okay. Oh, they're selling food. That's some cooked food right there.
Sabo? ¿Cuánto?
300.
Huh? 300, okay. Rice, beans, chicken, fries, bread. Really, really good.
Okay, okay.
The next day, I went on to try Cape Verde's national dish.
This cachupa. Quem é cachupa? Cachupa é feito de feijão.
Yeah.
Side note, if you don't eat pork, always ask what's in the food, because they put pork in a lot of dishes here. I
Wow.
learned that the hard way.
Okay, okay. Listen. This is what, like, I keep saying this in almost every video. Okay. But I'm gonna repeat myself because I noticed that my channel keep getting new viewers. Okay. But what I'm about to say is that this is why I love to react to videos like this. You know, videos about different countries and cultures. I get to learn new stuff every day. You know what I'm saying? So me being a pescatarian, I don't eat meat. Okay. So this knowledge I just got that Cape Verde put pork in almost every meal is great knowledge to me. Okay, because I love to travel. Who knows? One day I might just get up and go to Cape Verde, right? And because I've seen this video, I already have the knowledge that I need to, you know, clarify if there's pork in the food or not. You see what I'm saying? So this is very beneficial. Yeah, shout out to GanoDidIt for this video. Yeah, shout out to him. Great video, man. Great video.
So as you know, Cape Verde is a Muslim minority country. Currently, I'm at the Central Mosque. Every country that I visit, I go to the Central Mosque and pray there and then go to the beach and swim. So now it's about time to be in there and pray 2 rak'ats.
Same Guinea Bissau quality. Alhamdulillah, me Cape Verde jam. Covering 2013. Nada Cape Verde. Mislimia la ku sabo kamole samanan jam. Nala la ulle kete sawwati pour mislimia na jam. Alhamdulillah.
Cidade Vela. I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't know if that's how they pronounce it. I don't know.
In the 15th century, when Portuguese explorers discovered these uninhabited islands off the coast of West Africa, they quickly claimed them as their own and eventually became the first settlers. Their first settlement was on this town called Cidade Velha.
This area was the begin of everything.
The Portuguese soon brought enslaved people from coasts of Senegal, Gambia, and Guinea-Bissau, turning Cape Verde into one of the most important slave trade harbors of the 16th century. Cape Verde became the first European overseas colony. By the 19th and 20th centuries, it became deeply segregated and hierarchical. At the top of the hierarchy were the Portuguese-born whites. They were the government officials, soldiers, and the upper clergy. The next group were the local whites. These are the whites and mixed descendants of the earliest European settlers. Below them, you have the free blacks and mulattoes. At the bottom, you have the slaves. Today, as I went around in present-day Cape Verde, I didn't see signs of that segregation. People here seem to live as one and in harmony. But what I noticed was that some Cape Verdeans still lean more towards their European heritage than their African roots. Believe me when I say this, there are even some dark-skinned folks who feel they are culturally white. And then there are those who...
No, I'm African. I'm a real African.
Real African.
I feel like African because I can speak for myself. But
generally,
people feeling like Europeans, but we are Africans.
Like there are countries especially that I see that have a lot of influence here, that is Brazil and Portugal. The liberalization of everything, and sometimes we get lost in our own culture. We don't know why we do certain things and if we should do certain things. Like I see that with this new generation from 2000 and forward, like a lot of our identity is being lost because it's getting mixed with other things, which is not really bad, but it's not bad only if you know your roots and you try to get attached to it. Because if we lost our identity as people, like we lose everything. Now it's like we are more focused in Europe and America than Africa, which is sad, especially because Africa is like, in terms of culture, I think it's the most beautiful continent.
Right.
There is like. So that's the way I see it.
Cape Verde was the first African Portuguese colony to have an institution of higher education. By the time of independence, 1/4 of the population were literate. Yes, even though there was slavery, segregation, and all of that, the Portuguese treated Cape Verdeans differently than other African colonies. And I think the reason is because of their European ancestry. This kind of played a role in the push for independence when leaders like Amilcar Cabral and other Pan-Africanists began an independence movement based in Guinea-Bissau. The vision was simple: to secure freedom for both Guinea-Bissau and Cape Verde. Sadly, Cabral was assassinated in January 1973. Guinea-Bissau gained independence in September of that year, and Cape Verde followed in 1975. The two countries adopted a constitution envisioning unity, but after the 1980 coup in Guinea-Bissau, Cape Verde stepped away from that plan. But you know what's sad? The fact that I've never heard of Amilcar Cabral or this remarkable independence movement before stepping foot in Cape Verde.
Wow, you learn something every day.
Out of the way, let me tell you another thing I noticed in Cape Verde. The family and social dynamics here are completely different compared to where I'm from.
We don't care about this marriage, you know. People marry you if they are young, just for religion.
I noticed many young girls and women with one or multiple children. So I asked him if this trend could negatively affect the fabric of society, especially since some of these children might grow up without one or both parents actively present in their lives.
So that's how you do here.
I have 4.
You have 4? So and you're not thinking about getting married?
Marry, yeah. Maybe.
But not now.
Not now. No more kids too.
But before going and having kids, is it not better to marry someone and just focus on that?
you're young. You think you want to marry now?
Yeah, I want to marry now.
Now, my boy want to play the field. He's not ready. He's not ready. He's thinking that he's young. Wow. I think that's the wrong mindset to have, by the way. You know what I'm saying? But to each their own. To each their own.
But how do you think that shapes your society?
It's normal.
It's normal here.
It's normal.
Oh, wow.
I don't have my mom and my dad. They have just me in child, you know.
Okay.
Just me. But my mom have 6, my dad have 6. But we're too close. Yeah, we're close.
Okay.
So my daddy have a lot, baby mom. It's no problem for us, you know. We're brother. Doesn't matter.
Wow.
This travel I did across Africa has been one of the most transformative experiences of my life. I came across people and cultures that challenged my beliefs and the way I was accustomed to living, and these experiences reshaped the way I see the world and how I connect and coexist with others.
Bro, you look like Rashford.
Huh?
You look like Rashford, the footballer.
The football.
You know? You don't know Rashford?
Yeah, he definitely does.
Manchester.
Yes. You watch
Wow.
No.
No, he looks like Rashford for real.
Yes.
Google Rashford. Go.
Y'all see that? No, that's definitely him.
Ah, okay.
You look like him.
Man, people look alike, bro.
Okay, man. Thank you. Yeah.
طرف الشيء طرف دوس سوين جنا صاملي نعم
Okay. How much is it?
Hey, what's that? Oh, they're grapes. Okay.
Today, I'm in Tarrafal, a stunning northern tip of Santiago Island, famous for its crystal clear waters.
Okay, okay.
From Santiago, the main island, I flew to Sao, the tourist hotspot. This is the most popular island amongst tourists. This island does not only attract visitors, but a good number of Europeans have made it their home too.
Traveled all over the world working in different places, and Sal is one of the first places that I decided to stay longer than I initially planned to do. Even though there might not be so much to do around in the island compared to other places, it's just a nice place to be.
Alright.
One of the first places I visited in Sal was Pedra de Lume, a true natural wonder of Cape Verde.
Pedra de Lume.
Similar to the Dead Sea, this lake's high salt concentration makes it impossible to sink. So no matter what you do, you'll effortlessly float. This lake sits in the crater of an extinct volcano and was once a major site for salt production.
What? That's crazy. You can't sink? Wow.
After 2 days, I have done pretty much everything, so I spent the remaining days playing football, swimming, and reading. Life in Cape Verde moves at a very slow pace. It's too still for my liking. And one thing about me, I hate stillness. If I were to describe Cape Verde in few words, I'd say it's relaxed, it's a tropical paradise, it's chaos-free, it's a haven for holidaymakers.
If the beach and then the parties, those are your vibe, you like it here because there's a lot of that. But if that is not your vibe, I think if you're coming here, stay for 3 days and leave.
Cape Verde is not a slow country. It's just a no stress country.
Because here the Cape Verdean
No stress.
is like no stress. I was bored out of my mind because of that no stress, right? I mean, you don't walk around and see an uncle whose car breaks down and then they ask you for a push and then you push them and then they pollute the whole neighborhood, pollute the whole environment, and then you go to the you get into the van. These vans, they don't have any conductors, so there's no one to argue with. The places where it's supposed to be 3 passengers, they carry 3 passengers instead of 4. So all those things, right? All those things, and then the driver, they all have the change in red. Everything is ready. You get into the car, when you reach your destination, you get down, you pay, they give you their change instead of telling you before you get in, I don't have change. So everything is like order.
Yeah, Cape Verde is a total different hemisphere, a total different vibe than what he's used to. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it's just calm and relaxed, stress-free. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think I would be good staying in Cape Verde, maybe for like a week. I think I'll be all right. That calmness, that stress-free hemisphere. Yeah, I think I can work with that. Policia. Okay.
From Sal, I took a ferry to São Vicente, the island that's often referred to as the cultural island of Cape Verde. It has a unique blend of African, Portuguese, and Brazilian influences. It is the most colorful and most beautiful island I've visited.
Wow, that's Cape Verde.
It's too much. That is too much. It's too much.
Thank you, bro, very much.
You can do it in your language. Do it in your language.
You understand my language?
I don't understand, but it's good.
I don't understand, but you will understand. Check out my fuzziest flow.
Hey. Hey. Sao played though.
One of the first things I did on this island was to visit this small coastal village called Sao Pedro. In this village, I snorkeled and swam alongside turtles. It was such a beautiful and pleasant experience.
What is it? What is it?
It's the pork.
Oh, pork.
Yes.
Oh, okay, I thought
Pork.
I don't eat pork.
Man, y'all heard they put pork in almost every meal.
Earlier on, I mentioned how Cape Verde hasn't fully embraced the ECOWAS free movement policy. To be fair, I think they kinda did. Because as I moved from one island to another, I saw a lot of Senegalese and Guineans running their small businesses here. But from what I've observed across various sectors, it's the Chinese that dominates the business landscape.
Wow. It's life here, I think, because they don't pay a lot of things.
Yeah, but maybe because the government used that as a strategy to bring, because this is an island, so it's easier. China they produce a lot of things, so it's easier for them to bring it here. I think that is in your best interest. But then if the things are expensive, then it is not good.
Yeah, but they sell things not too expensive, but it's normal. It's normal, yeah.
Okay. Wow, so that was Cape Verde. Interesting. Yeah, this is an awesome video. Shout out to GanoDidIt for this one. Man, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll see you guys again in another reaction video.